Here we are, 36 floors up atop the One America building at the Skyline Club. We are at the top with 100 of Indianapolis's finest community leaders and business leaders alike, networking, connecting, conversing about public-private partnerships. We've brought the best of the best at it at a national level. Mayor Greg Ballard and Carey Lykins here to tell us what they've done to help the next generation of Hoosiers create a fantastic lifestyle for themselves and our great community. Let's dig into the networking. Let's engage in the conversations. And let's hear from the best of the best what's going to take our city to the next level.
The main thing for things like this is to get an opportunity to network and meet good people to bring into your circle.
I love it. Everybody's very friendly, very welcoming. So that's what I've enjoyed so far. Is the place just meet new people, get to know them and learn about what they do, because 95% of the time I don't know anything about it, and it's a good chance for me to learn about it. So
yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to hearing what he has to say, because this whole private-public partnership thing that started way before he became mayor has always intrigued me, because there's not too many other cities that are doing it, or at least doing it successfully.
Public-private partnership, PPP. That's the new acronym, P3, baby. But no, there's a lot. That's very, I would say, trendy around the country right now. It's talked about a lot.
I think it's really important. Municipalities across the country, some are going bankrupt. We're not, but budgets are getting tighter, and there's a lot of creativity in different organizations, and whether they be corporate, nonprofit, schools, or whatever. So, and I just don't like government to be in the silo by themselves. I mean, there's a lot of creativity to be had out there, and we want to bring that, as I talk about maximizing the use of the public asset, maximizing that benefit. I think that's very important, and the government probably can't do it by themselves.
What do you see as the next steps for public-private partnerships for Indianapolis?
Well, I think Indianapolis needs to look for other community citizens like us who are willing to engage in the community, willing to reach out, willing to offer time and resource to promote neighborhood development, promote economic development, promote educational improvements, promote transportation improvements. We need our corporate citizens to get behind the success of our community.
A year and a half ago, in April of 2011, we announced a 15-year contract with Marion University for the management of the city's Lake Sullivan Sports Complex. Hopefully you know where that is on the northwest side of town. For years, the assets of this sports complex, including the Major Taylor Velodrome, they were crumbling. If you'd driven out there, you'd been there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Once at the forefront of sporting in this city, hosting the 1987 Pan Am Games, the facilities were simply too expensive for the city to maintain and to operate and invest in. We were losing easily $70,000 a year on those facilities without really much use. Nearby Marion University, and I hope you know this, Marion University is the premier cycling university in the nation. Not in their category, I'm talking about in the nation. They are the best there is. They've won, I don't know how many, 14 or 15 out of the last 16 or 17 national championships. It's stunning how good they are. They make a natural partner for this. They agreed to make $2 million in capital investments over the first 10 years of the contract, plus the operational costs of the property. In year 11 of the contract, revenue sharing with the city kicks in. It's a win for the city, it's a win for Marion University, and a win for cycling enthusiasts across the city. I don't think there's any question about that.
We made a promise about savings. We told everybody, initially we said, within 3 years, it takes some time to achieve savings with a deal like this. You have to change computer systems and work processes and many other things, and it takes some time to achieve savings. And we said, you know what, initially within 3 years, we'll achieve $40 million in annual savings, sustainable savings, that'll be returned to ratepayers every year, and that's our promise. By the time we got to closing, in August of last year, we'd done enough due diligence that we revised that to $60 million in sustainable savings after 3 years. I'm here tonight to tell you that I can't tell you exactly what our savings will be after 1 year, because we're a 9/30 company, September 30th company, and we're just now being audited, so the numbers aren't finalized, so I can't tell you what they're going to be, although I think it'll be $85 million a year in sustainable savings.
There it is. That's at the top. You heard the conversations that sparked relationships, new and old, and taking them to the next level. You saw people connecting and networking, growing their businesses in the room. You also heard intimate conversations about how public-private partnerships can take our city to the next level from the people that are doing them day by day. You also heard Mayor Ballard say that public can't happen without private, and Carey Lykins mentioned that if we're successful, it's our moral responsibility to contribute. That's at the top. That's the brain trust. That's the excitement and the energy at the Skyline Club. Looking forward to seeing you next time at the top.